In this video, we'll explore Section 12 of the New England Trail in Massachusetts. Today we'll be hiking in the Quabbin Reservoir watershed. That's the dark green border surrounding the reservoir on this map. Our 6-mile hike is indicated by the red GPS track. Today we're hiking Section 12 of the New England Trail. This section of the trail is about 6 miles long and roughly parallels Route 202, and most of it's in Pelham, Massachusetts. This section is the third of 5 areas that were significantly rerouted, and this section was put onto old logging roads and old roads. So you can see here by the grade that this is one of those old roads. Off to our east is the Quabbin Reservoir. It is one of the largest unfiltered water supplies in the United States. The 412 billion gallon reservoir covers 39 square miles with 181 miles of shoreline. 2,500 residents of 4 towns were displaced. Their homes and all other structures were removed to clear the land. Construction of the reservoir began in 1927 with the first water impounded 12 years later. Full capacity wasn't reached until 1946. It's late October. In fact, it's the 30th of October, and you can see that many of the trees have lost their leaves. As we head downhill towards Cobb Brook, I'm starting to see a mix of soft pines and deciduous hardwoods. After about 1.5 miles of hiking, we come out to Route 202 here in a small pull-off. There's a gated entrance to an old road that we're going to follow. One of the interesting things about Section 12 here is that it's actually goes up about 450 feet, but in the north direction it goes down about 1,000 feet. So we're going to be hiking mostly downhill. We're crossing a small brook here, and then the trails looks like it's going to pop us out on a road, or a former road, I'll say. Well, that's pretty brief. We're going right back into the woods now. At about 2.3 miles into the hike, we come to this cool beaver area with a bridge. As we leave the Atherton Brook ravine, we're heading up probably about 250 feet to get to the top of the next hill that we're climbing today. Once again, the trail dumps us out on an old road next to Route 202. If this works out, the rest of the trail, 3.7 miles and beyond, is old roads or dirt roads that actually cars can go on. I spotted my gravel bike up at the end of this section, and I will probably ride it back down this way if it pans out, and then jump on Route 202 for the last 3.7 miles back to the car. Just a short distance off the road here, we can definitely see there appear to be some stone foundations. Possibly a barn here or something. And right here is definitely another cellar hole. I'm guessing there was some kind of a homestead here. Much of this area was purchased and condemned when the Quabbin Reservoir was built to give it a clean watershed area. Thankfully, we've left the sounds of busy Route 202 behind, and this town farm road is pretty cool with all these foundations.
Five miles into the hike, this beautiful location was an excellent place to eat my cheddar cheese and pepperoni snacks.
A short portion of Town Farm Road is developed. They have several houses on here, but it doesn't take long before it dumps us out onto another road. We're going to take a left on Prescott Road here for a very short road walk, at least a very short paved road walk, and then we're going to turn back into another dirt road. Well, it's been mostly downhill on Cooleyville Road. Fortunately, that means it's going to be a steep uphill on the bike.
This is my 18th video featuring the New England Trail. If you're interested in seeing more, check out the link above or at the end of this video. I only have 44 miles left to complete section hiking of this amazing trail. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a single mile of it.
Finally, we've reached the end of section 12 and the beginning of section 13. We'll save that for another day. That's going to wrap it up for today. 6 miles of section 12 of Massachusetts and the New England Trail. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope to finish the rest of the trail, about 40 to 50 miles, before the end of this year, which is sections 13 through sections 18. Till then, hope to see you out here on the trail.